the processes that are essential by the living organisms to maintain life, for example, nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, etc. If you don't drink water for an hour, it won't be a big deal. You can survive without eating. Maybe you can fast for a day or two. But what about breathing? It's very important, isn't it? But why breathing is so important?
Sir, can you also tell which process occur during breathing?
Let's see what happens when we breathe. Observe here, and this is inside our mitochondria, inside our cell. If you observe carefully, here you can see these two molecules are coming out, that's water and carbon dioxide. Okay, so inside mitochondria, what happens? 6,6H12O6 plus we get oxygen O2, actually 6O2, and we release carbon dioxide 6CO2 plus 6H2O. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And plus we get energy. This is a flame, okay, which I use for lighting up incense stick. Due to fan, it's not working. Okay, so now it's when oxygen is available. But what about now? When oxygen is not available, it's not burning. So similarly, when we don't breathe, we don't have enough oxygen. So let's see first nutrition. There are mainly two types. So there is number one is autotrophic, second one is heterotrophic. Now the autotrophic is the one automatic machine. So the system in which the food is made automatically, or the organisms that produce their food automatically, are the autotrophs, and you can see here green plants, algae, etc. Okay, and what would be the heterotropics then? Heterotropic means us, obviously. Do we produce our own food? Means not cooking. Do we generate from the like sunlight? We go to like in the sun, we say dhoop, like aliens, and we get our food? No, na. So that's why we are heterotropic. In a way, we can say all of these are, all the insects, humans, animals, all these are heterotropic. Okay. So in autotrophic nutrition, obviously the green plants, so they simply do the photosynthesis, 6CO2 plus 12H2O. Somewhere it is also written as 6H2O. In a while I will say why it is written this way. This is how photosynthesis happens. Okay, carbon dioxide is being taken by the plant, water is being absorbed by the roots, and sunlight gives the radiation energy, and the plant is producing food and releasing us oxygen. Okay, this is the how this photosynthesis works, and that's why the plants are very important, which we still don't care that much, and we are still cutting and not planting enough. That's why we are getting flash floods and other problems.
Oh my god, the trees really have a very big impact.
In chlorophyll, it gives us glucose, 6C6H12O6 plus water, no, plus O2, oxygen. How many oxygen? 6O2. So this is how we are getting oxygen. Okay, so this is glucose and this is our oxygen. This is how the plants produce their food.
Now I'm very curious about structure of a leaf. Sir, can you please explain?
Let's have a leaf. Cut the leaf from here and let's see that cross section. So this structure over here I cut down, and this portion is the portion of leaf. Now let's zoom over this part of the leaf. Let's zoom once. So if you zoom, let's consider this is a magnifying glass, and it's magnifying this structure of leaf. First of all, upside there will be guard cells. So these are upper epidermis cells. These are all. They protect the leaf. So let's start with green penis, chloroplast. So all these, all these are chloroplasts. So, and in these chloroplast only the photosynthesis happens. Okay, it's a very interesting structure of a leaf. Now these are the guard cells. Okay, what the guard cells do, they control these guard cells, even these guard cells, they control the upcoming and outgoing, incoming and outgoing of air and water. So this you can say like a nose or a stomata. That structure is here at guard cells. Let's once see the structure of stomata over here. Why we need stomata? The thing is, like we have a nose now, through this that we breathe in and breathe out. So like that, leaves also need a cell, actually two cells, a few cells you can say, to let in, take in oxygen and breathe out. Obviously, take in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen actually. So let's see. Stomata structure is very easy. So it's mostly like stomata will be like two simple cells. It's like two simple cells like that. Okay. And it will contain a few pigments. So let's say it also has pigments, and that also contains a few chloroplasts. So chloroplasts connected with some other cells. From you can observe from the structure itself that here is the opening, but which is not open, like that kind of thing. Now this is closed stomata. Stomata. Okay, you can see these also are comparatively thinner. Okay, when the stomata absorb water, the guard cells will swell, and there is a gap in between, and air can pass, or also water vapor. So it's almost something like that. With with water absorb, absorb. Okay, and here stomata pore, stomatal pore. Pore means hole through which the air moves. So opened stomata, and obviously it will also contain the green pigments. So chloroplasts and surrounding cells. So there are all the chances. It's not flower. That is what it is like, but it's not. Okay, so it's somewhat like this. And through this only, carbon dioxide goes in and oxygen comes out, and exchange of water, exchange of gases happens. That's it. Okay, and this is the mechanism of stomata functioning. This is very important. The leaf structure just now I said. This is the stomata I explained. And now let's carry on. Okay, so this is what happens in the photosynthesis.
Wow, now I understand. Even though plants do not speak, but their action, the way they prepare food, the chemical reaction, that speaks so much more. But I'm curious, what about the microorganisms? How do they acquire food? Can you please tell, sir?
So if microorganism, let's say bacteria, so it will just absorb from the surrounding. You can see it's absorbing from the surrounding, and that's it. Very simple. Okay. Or for example, in amoeba, not amoeba. So amoeba. What is the structure of amoeba? Amoeba, Alibaba. Amoeba. So That's it. You can say this is a structure of amoeba. You can say this is a structure of amoeba. You can say this is a structure of amoeba. Literally, amoeba can be any shape. So let's take one structure of amoeba. Now let's say it here some nutritional food is there, and this amoeba want to eat. What amoeba will do is in the next phase, let's say nutritional food is there, so its own body parts it will extend. Amoeba will extend as if it's the body of amoeba and the nucleus. Okay, and it will take the food in, and again it will become like this. That's it. Amoeba doesn't have a particular shape, so it changes, kind of like venom, you can say, from Spider-Man movie. Yes, it's like that only. So it's very simple for microorganisms. They simply absorb the food from their surrounding. Microorganisms also has to do their process that happens in the inside the cell only, and that's why they don't have a particular dedicated system like our own respiratory system or specialized digestive system. And these systems are there in the human, which are very interesting.
Sir, what are the different types of nutrition?
Type of nutrition: saprophytic, parasitic, and holozoic. You need to remember this and learn. These are very easy. Holozoic means the whole food we eat, like we human. Holozoic. Parasite, you know, parasite like mosquito. So parasites are those who absorb food from other animals, whereas saprophytic is like fungus. Mold will or fungus will eat the nutrients from the bread, so it's not cooking its own food. Okay, so saprophytic is that. Parasitic: tapeworm, plasmodium, or tapeworm is a worm in the stomach. Like not always when we have stomach pain. In rare case, sometimes, like if you keep on eating sweets, too much sweets.
Wow. Thank you, sir. It was super amazing explanation. Please make notes and videos faster. I want to be expert in that subject.